Hi everybody, today we'll be doing Driving Home for Christmas Seasonal Championship. This is a cross-country race in any car of your choice in big class. And I chose for this exactly the same car that we used in trial last week, which is 2013 Mini X-Rated All-4 Racing Countryman, tuned by a friend, Hust Hust, and painted by Varda Designs. So I chose to do this championship first because cross country is actually something that most people struggle with. Um, Not because all the racing is very difficult, but because surprisingly it is a cross country where the tune and car choice mean a lot. And if you choose wrong, you're gonna have a not really fun experience. You can see how we managed to get into first place straight from the jump, which means the rest of the race we just need to not really screw up too much. The way AI in Forza Horizon 5 works is if you overtake everyone and if you are in first place, it pretty much backs off. It still tries to pressure you, and if you do stupid mistakes, it will catch up and overtake, but it's far less aggressive and much less fast than it is when it's ahead. So getting to the first place as early as possible in the race is usually very beneficial for you. Now, and this is where the problem is. Quite often with this is a nasty turn. Quite often with the cross-country race, the first two or one AI takes off so fast that you're gonna try to catch him all the way till the end and not always successfully. And this is exactly what causes frustration for so many. Oh, that's a bad jump, but we have enough headway to recover from it. So this is what a lot of players really get frustrated about, and it really comes down to a choice of a car and a tune, that combination. Luckily we have exactly that. We have a proper car and a tune that doesn't leave AI any chances, and we safely arrive to the end of this sprint. So the next raid is a circuit, which means AI will be a little bit harder, but we'll also have much more time to catch up with it and overtake, which shouldn't be a problem in our chosen car. As you can see, there's enough launch and acceleration to take off quickly from the start and start overtaking AIs. Hopefully by this checkpoint we'll be fourth, which is exactly what we're doing. So now all we need to do is catch the front three, and if the previous race is any indication, we should have no problem at all. There's also a Estadio upcoming, which should give us a huge advantage. That is because AI is in front and they'll be taking the blunt of knocking down all the breakables and slowing down. You can see how they slow down with all these pins, bowling pins rolling over, and by the exit we are already in the second position. This is a little bit too wide, but again we have enough speed. Look at this, and by the end of lap 1 we are already in the first position. Now obviously this is a off-road race, and even though it's anything goes, trying to bring your classic Ferrari in it would be really suboptimal, and I suggest a proper off-road vehicle rather than a rally car. Of course the choice is yours, but this car and this tune pretty much guarantee you a really easy ride. You can see on the map there that we already have some gap, and the pins didn't respond, so we can just navigate around them without slowing down much. And as I said, once you're ahead, it's pretty much game over for AI. All you need to do is manage the gap and, well, preferably increase it, and just not screw up too much. And they are already far behind. So yeah, funny enough, cross country, which looks like a fun mode, almost like a bit of a joke, especially for people who are used to and prefer proper track racing, but it's actually really very easy, especially as the AI difficulty goes up. Now unfortunately I can't say the same about humans, because online racing in Crossroads is just polluted with heavy trucks and 4x4s and SUVs who believe their goal is not to be fast, but to occupy as much space on the track as they can and knock anyone they can out of the checkpoint. But here is the finish. We safely arrived in the first place, and we'll get back to it in the third race. So the third race is a sprint in the rain, in the actual storm, which looks spectacular, to be honest. But if you do have a long race in it, the sound of the storm is actually becomes quite irritating. Luckily, you'll be hearing my voice, and the volume of the storm is going to be toned down. I wasn't quite sure how this tune behaves in the rain. I never tried it there, but yeah, we seem to have no problem at all. It's a good jump. We are in the fourth position and should be, oh, this is a little bit wide, but we maintain the third. Now we need to do a little bit of a catch-up, but again, judging by how the first and second races went, there will be no problem whatsoever. Obviously you can use rewind if you want. I don't believe rewind looks good in the videos, so I do my races without it. Here we are overtaking them flat out on the straight. So this tune gives you absolutely huge speed advantage in corners and on the straight. So I don't know what it is in sizing the AI. I did do half a run, so without finishing any championship, any race, in few other cars, and I had real problems with the straight line speed versus AI. AI was just ridiculously fast for the big class. But as soon as I jumped in this mini with this tune, the situation is complete reverse. They have no chance to catch up. They only hold up straight behind me because of the rubber band algorithm that doesn't allow AI to fall back too much. But you can see the gap is increasing, and how easy it was to overtake them on the straight. So something in the way AI adjusts to your tune and your configuration, which makes some races ridiculously difficult and others very, very easy, like this one. And with that, we are finishing the championship, which will give us Merry Christmas Forza Link phrase, which I don't think I'll ever use. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you with the next championship really soon.